We shall not be defeated. Oh, take two. We shall not be defeated. Okay, if you saw my first two attempts outside using my phone, because the internet died just before my planned live stream here in the office, I will give you an update. I checked it out when I came in, turned off the NBN thing at the wall, and for some reason, and I remember just moving the modem router just a little bit beforehand, one of the cables came unplugged. The Cat6 cable. Yeah, so that explains why I had no bloody internet. Unreal. Yeah. My fault. NBN's okay. My provider's okay. Steve Mack is not okay. Anyway, I thought, well, what the hell? Since I went to all that preparation, I've since destroyed my sign that said back in a moment in case I have to duck off to the toilet after so much coffee. Yeah, I'm here for a brief little chat. I'm sorry. Things just don't go to plan at times. You can now rewatch my first two attempts outside using mobile data only. I haven't even seen them. Big Eyes the Cat is in the first one in the background. Right, we're working. Hey, Craig. What a stuff up. Unreal. Unreal. And as a side issue, as always, I'm seeing myself on the monitor in purple and green. One day I think I'll just either reformat the computer, reinstall Windows, etc. Because it must be a driver problem. Only ever does it on YouTube live streams, not when I'm doing Zoom or Microsoft meetings or something for business. Yeah, better late than never. Well, 3 live streams in one day, technically. Anyway, I won't go over too much. The feather that I showed in the first two is now outside again from the pheasant kukul or whatever it is. I will I'll film a series of clips of those and put it together in a video sometime in the future. Weird birds, 2 of them, big. Anyway, okay, well, I don't expect many people will join in. That's why I asked you. I rang Craig up, by the way, anyone watching now or on the replay. I said, should I try one from the office now? He said, yeah, may as well. And I know you can't hang around too long, Craig. So, yeah, just recapping for anyone that sees this one. Go back and watch the other 2. One's sideways. One's not sideways, I think. And, yeah, I was just basically saying, to summarise in this one, some changes this year, aside from I will probably space out, at least for the moment, as I mentioned in my last video of the year, or the Happy New Year one at the start of the year. Yeah, I'm spacing them out a bit more. Any little ones that I normally make into YouTube shorts, like random things, I might probably just make as a normal video, even if they're just a minute or a few minutes long. Possibly I might then redo them as a short. Yeah, because I know a lot of people don't watch shorts. A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. I rarely do. And the trouble is that people that would normally watch my videos don't watch the shorts, so there are things that people miss out on that they may find of interest or a laugh, whatever. And it's only you and I here, Craig. Might as well just set it to private and we'll have a private chat. Oh, there's 3 people watching. Come on and join in while it lasts. Yeah, my stuff up. The cable came out. It's the one cable that doesn't have the little clip on it, broke years ago. So it's not locked in there, and just by touching the modem must just be enough to. Right. Anyway, so it is Sunday. It's definitely not 11 a.m. anymore. It's now just gone 12:30. But I thought I'd try it out. Yeah. So aside from that, yeah, they do, mate. No, it seemed to happen to me. I just had this feeling of dread that something's going to go wrong before I tried the live stream, and came back, no internet. which coincidentally was just after I moved the modem slightly out of the way. Now we know why. God. Okay, so the other thing I just said on the other one, for anyone that watches, is I did start a while back during December. I'm going back through my longer videos, mid-roll ads, and you may get one in this one because it's by default enabled. I'm going back on the longer videos and either taking off all mid-roll ads totally, or if it's a really long video, I'll just have one somewhere. But it won't be for at least 8 minutes in, because I'd rather people watch, well, hopefully, watch my video without interruption. And okay, I'll earn a little bit less revenue. So anyone that wants to buy me a coffee, the links are there. And yeah, but besides, number one, I'd rather you watch my videos than have it interrupted, because it pisses me off if I'm watching a video and like every few minutes, oh, ad. The worst is when people, like you're a minute in and there's an ad. And a lot of people just go, couldn't be bothered watching the rest. So I'd rather people watch, especially my serious videos, as in, put a lot of effort into making. And you know what it's like, Craig, making videos. You do put some effort in, and I'd rather people watch it. So that is the main takeaway from that aspect of it. So yeah, YouTube couldn't tell me, and I asked them, like, does it pay the same as pre-roll ads or things like that? They couldn't give me an answer. So they can't give me an answer. What am I supposed to do? All right. Well, it's only you and I joined in. We've missed the boat, Craig. I say g'day to Will Robinson, who did try, obviously, to catch up and did comment. So g'day, mate. And g'day to Johnny, who may now have gone off to bed. I know you tried to watch the first one. They're all set by default on my phone to unlisted. There is no settings there that I could find, and you saw in those ones if you watch, for me to change anything. So that explained why nobody joined in. They weren't public, they were unlisted. It wasn't meant to be today, was it? Okay, so anything else? Yes, as I said on my other video, caught up with one of the subscribers I met at the Twisted Vision subscriber meetup. Was that 4 months ago, 5 months ago? A while back. So we had a nice chat and coffee and a bite to eat at one of the local cafes. Also had T-Rocks here recently. Tony had a great conversation too, talking about things, and him and I and also Gizmo, him and I mentioned once too about doing a collab or something. So there's things that will happen down the track, which would be fun. Yeah. All right. Well, this works. Obviously, you can hear and see me okay, Craig, because you haven't said otherwise. I just can't see myself except in purple and green. So it has to be a driver, but I can't locate which one. It only does it on YouTube. Anyway, 2 people watching, only one's bothered to join in. So any news from you, Craig? Anything you want to chat about? People can watch back. I have a file here, by the way. A little tiny file. I don't know what's here. Probably to file my nails. There's some junk here. Have a water bottle here. See, this thing's in preparation for the could have been a long live stream. It didn't happen. Oh, g'day, mate. How are you? I was just mentioning we caught up. Had a great time and chat the other day. It was awesome. And there was a couple of attempts with this live stream. There's 2 outside because the internet dropped out, because it turns out I just discovered that the cable came unplugged. That's my fault. Well, yeah, it is my fault. The cable doesn't have a little clip on it, so that's why the internet dropped out and I had to use my phone, which, as you experienced the other day, mobile data around here is pretty crap. But it was good to catch up with you. G'day, Alan. How you going? I had some bad attempts at a live stream at the planned time. They're up there if you want to watch them, big oyster cats in the background of one. So yeah. Oh, well, it's good to see you too, mate. Yeah. All right. Well, now 5 people watching. Just as I'm thinking, well, I should sign off because today was a total mess up, thanks to the internet failing because of me. Anyway, I thought I'd have another go. I have, by the way, like if I live streamed a lot, I would probably set it up. This microphone that I showed you on my Steve Mack Clips and Bits channel, which is being blinded by the light here. Video, it's a Rode Video Mic Go 2. Pretty good little mic. But if I was live streaming all the time, this one has a little USB connector there. I can plug into the computer, and you'd hear much better audio. But I just haven't bothered to mess around. And the cable by itself isn't long enough to reach the computer. So for the rare occasions that I live stream, this should be okay. I don't have it on the full brightness. Watch this. Brightest, blinded by the light and the rest of the chorus. Yeah, but it's pretty bright. You probably see me okay. Oop. On the first one, second one, third one. But it does leave me quite blinded, so I'll go to 2. Yeah, you're getting closer to 1,000 subs, Alan. That's good to see. And hopefully if people watch your longer live streams, you build up the watch time required too. That'll be awesome. Yeah, and now Will Robinson hasn't joined us. So neither is Johnny. I wonder if I should send him an email. That'd be too late. Well, hang on. I can do that now on my computer. Stand by. I'll type in live now. Live now. Attempt 3. Be too late, but I'm going to check email probably. Okay, well, so having said what I've said, if you missed what I said before, go back and watch the other 2 if you want. You'll see outdoors at least. If I had a little laptop, notepad, call them what you want, tablet, I would probably do live streams out there because I like it better than being in the office here. For one thing, it's cooler. It's not too hot today, but it's not cold either. Where I shop mostly is Woolworths. Sort of went off Coles when they didn't have some products, especially my coffee. But they do sell it now sometimes. So, yeah. Don't know why you asked, but anyway, Woolies is where I mostly shop. It's hot there, Alan. Well, hot for you is probably freezing for us here in Brisbane. And definitely freezing for Craig, especially when you're at work, Craig, I imagine. It did get to, what was it, 37? Or was it more? It wasn't 41. 37 degrees Celsius here on Thursday. I know that because that was the temperature my car said it was outside. That's when I was parked in the shade, mind you. And inside, once I got the aircon cooled down, had it to my favourite, which is 16 degrees, nice and chilly. Same as the bedroom aircon, 16 degrees. You can sleep better when you're all, okay. But anyway, it's been warm. Prior to the last few days, though, it has been quite mild for summer here in Brisbane. We've had a hell of a lot worse. I remember I think we got 45 or more years ago now. It was quite bad. But anyway, there we go. So total mess up. Sorry this didn't work out, the live stream with the other ones. Leave a thumbs up anyway if you like. Or if you don't like. Make me feel a little bit better. What were you doing up at 3:30? Did you go to work? Yeah. Well. So that's it. If you want to see the feather from the pheasant or pheasant cuckoo or cuckoo or whatever it's called technically, Look at my other live stream. Nice feather is a good present for the thing to leave down near the pool. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't joined in on your live streams lately, Alan, because the timing's been out, and or I was doing something else. But got a little bit of time today, and yeah. Don't you hate it when things go wrong though? Now, had I not have touched the modem, it would have been okay. But at least you got to see outside if you watch the replay. Big Eyes the cat's in the first one in the back, along with a little dinosaur. Tell me if you can spot the dinosaur. Not a CGI dinosaur like I did in one of my end ones last year. But we're going already nearly the end of January, very fast. So I think this year will go quite quickly. Or it doesn't ever go faster or slower. It just sometimes seems that way, don't you find? No worries, mate. Okay, well, look, I'll wind it up because, this is now the third live stream in succession. And at least this one is the correct format and I can see comments. Could not for the life of me enable comments on the other one on my phone, nor could I see, as I would normally, do you want to make this unlisted, private, or public? So naturally, when I come in here, set it to public. So that's why nobody joined in the first two attempts, because it was set to unlisted. So they weren't being told, hey, Steve Mack's live. So at least I don't feel as bad, especially after having announced it yesterday that I was going to do it. Any other comments at all? Like I said, I've forgotten what I said now. I think it was in the other previous live stream attempt. I will be redoing, hopefully next weekend I'll put it up, the re-edit of the Mount Cootha Dark History, because it won't have any music in it, because some people, I think it's around 10,000 views now, some people have said they don't like the music, or they couldn't hear me too well over the music. I knew that when I published it. I had a fault with the editing program. There was a glitch. I had already altered the levels, but yeah, this glitch prevented me from doing so further. It would have meant I literally would have had to re-record all of my voiceover again, which was many hours. So I've managed to isolate the voice. I will be adding some extra voice and updating a few aspects that have changed since, and including something else. So see if you like. There's Johnny. Hello. Okay, I just sent you an email a few minutes ago, Johnny, to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. You seem to get a few doing live streams. A lot of people are into watching them, which is good. And it also, as I said, and Craig, I think you should do more live streams too. You did the one from Korea. That was awesome. But yeah, it does build up your watch time, and you need that as well as subscribers. So, yeah, there we go. So is it freezing cold there, Johnny? It's not too bad here. I'm now blinded by this stupid ring light. It's I can't tell. It's just on around about 30 degrees centigrade, which is about 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Sounds hot when you're talking Fahrenheit. But not the hottest day. We've had a few hot ones lately, especially Thursday was a stinker. Yeah. See, Alan says you got to do more live streams, Craig. You got to do them. It's not a bad way to build up the watch time. Winter storm. Oh, okay, cool. I like the pictures you emailed me too of the snow. I can understand why you're very tempted to stay rugged up in bed. It will never, ever, ever, ever snow here. Ever. If it does, well, I think then I'll do a video of me running around the yard naked. Okay? We have a deal. Nobody will watch, and it will be set to private. I didn't say I'd make it public. It will never snow in Brisbane. Never has, ever. Well, not in anything that I've ever heard. Like, even when the dinosaurs roamed around, I don't think it did. But you never know, do you? The Earth has apparently flipped a few times on its axis. Who knows? Sunny, 38. Okay, it's not too well. It's not great. Well, really, only every 10 years. It has snowed in Toowoomba a few times in my life, which is an hour and a half drive from where I am. Went through Toowoomba in my video just now 3 years ago, easily, heading to 4 probably, when I went out to Phil's. It was my longest vlog ever, 1 hour, which I then cut down to a 30-minute version as well. But yeah, it has snowed there. It snowed in Stanthorpe, where an old workmate of mine now lives, has a farm there. It's never snowed on the Gold Coast or Sunshine Coast. It's just too warm and the environment's not right, but I wouldn't mind snow in winter. Having said that, when I see videos of people that live over in snowy countries, I think, yeah, it's probably nice for a day or so, and then it becomes a real pain in the ass. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, walk about with Rob, who now lives in England. It's snowing over there. His latest video, he's shoveling the snow off the very long driveway leading up to his cottage. I thought, stuff that. That's a real pain in the bum. Yeah. It wouldn't be a good look, mate. No, especially these days. Yeah, anyway. But I have been to New Zealand many times, 15 or 16 times, and also Tasmania a few times in the snow. It's interesting, but I'm not sure I'd want to have it all the time. So, a nice change, though. It's not raining today. It was supposed to be. It did rain some yesterday. During the week, we had a few days of quite heavy rain. Plus on, when was that? Friday, I think. Yeah. We had like the world's fastest storm in the afternoon. It came all of a sudden, lasted 1 or 2 minutes, and all over. Just very strong wind, but I saw in the news that night, a lot of places had big trees blown down, so weather is strange. By the way, if you want to see the new, I probably won't make a video about it, but I bought a cheap, one of the few you can still buy, Blu-ray/DVD players that arrived during the week. Really handy. I highly recommend them. The brand is Laser, and it's region free. So videos from everywhere that I've tried around the world, even homemade ones, just plays, no fuss. My previous one is a Sony Blu-ray, and like especially with Blu-rays, it'll just take like a minute. This one just, yep, we're good to go. Brilliant. But it's tiny like that. I showed you in the first live stream attempt before, if you want to go back and watch that after this. It's very small, but doesn't need to be big. Like I still have 2 CD-ROM drives in bays in my PC here, big tall tower. I never use them, but I've got so much backed up data. Occasionally I might put them in. So physically they only need to be as big as the disc or a little bit bigger. Yeah, anyway, I thought I'd mention that. That's right. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people saying these days they want to see me naked. A long time ago they did. Well, not males, hopefully. But yeah. Anyway, we won't go there, literally. In any aspect, we won't talk about my nudity. I don't even want to see it. That's why I avoid mirrors. All right. I'll wind it up because, yeah, this is my 3rd live stream. Just testing. It still works. Obviously, no issues. I'll put the light on bright. And thanks for joining me, fellas and fellates, and those that will watch later. Just the way it doesn't need to be big. No, that's what, yeah, exactly. I left a review when I bought it, and I mentioned that sizes and everything, and yeah, with Blu-ray players as well. Yeah. All right, I'll wind it up. Thanks. I literally rang Craig on the phone. I said, I found the problem. The cable came unplugged. Should I do one? He said, yeah, okay. I went, all right. So thanks, Craig. I know you want to go out with the princess. Say good day from me as well. And all you people that have joined in for the now third Steve Mack live stream today, thank you. Sorry for the stuff ups. I'll definitely check all the connections to the modem router before I do my next live stream, which will probably be next month. Okay, stay tuned for my next proper video, which I'll try and get up by next weekend, plus or minus a few days. Even though you might have seen it, you'll be able to hear it better. There will be no music. I've decided no music. Maybe some background ambience with birds, but not loud. We'll just see. Right, that will do. I'm going to have another coffee. Not eating today until dinner because I had a big dinner and I felt quite bad for myself. Hello, how are you? Sorry, I'm signing off. Jabberwocky 4K. All right, Tennessee. See, I know what TN means, I think. If I had the TNT on it, I'd think back to the Roadrunner days, and the Coyote always trying to blow him up with TNT. From Acme, ACME. Everything the Coyote bought was from Acme. Hands up if you remember the Roadrunner. Cartoons, eh? They were good back then. All right, I'm going to sign off. So like I say, if you've caught this live stream, there are two other fairly brief ones before it. They were done on my phone outside. One of them is sideways, so you might have to flip your phone. I tried several things. They didn't go live at the time. They're now public because I couldn't set it to see anything to say it was unlisted. So that's a flaw. That's life, I guess. All right. Cheers, everyone. Have a great day. It is now almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Thank you for joining in. Have a great rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, whichever it is for you. And I'll see you all soon, hey? And stay tuned for my next proper video. So from Steve Mack, I'm about to hit the end stream. And now I'm waiting for it to, will I end it or not? I'll say yes. Any more comments, leave them under the video. This will take the typical probably hour or two or more for YouTube to process, to rewind and watch from the start. So check out the other ones if you don't mind. And recap on what I said, slight changes with the channel plan this year. The main one being I'm not going to have a whole stack of ads in long videos because I'd rather you stay and watch than interrupt. They annoy me to watch, they annoy you to watch. And that's for all channels. So, yeah, I will lose a bit of money, whatever. Buy me a coffee if you like, or donate through the secure link that's listed. And that's always appreciated. Because, as myself and others have said in more or less the same words, YouTube is free to watch, but not free to make. I'll leave you with that thought, and I'll see you soon. All right, checking for final comments, none. All right, see you fellas and fellas. Bye.